Oh, yeah, the guy who replaced him in Atlanta, he had 3 hits himself, huh? I mean, this guy's no slouch. I think he's hitting 450.
Man, Matt Olson is a baller.
Yes.
And he is, you know, and when you watch him and had a chance to talk to him in spring training about his unusual stance, you know what? He talked about it, but you see how his arms are away from him. He's a big boy, by the way. He pulls the ball and he hits the ball to right field. He can do that in his sleep, right? You think about the arms in, but he talked about getting sort of tied up, having his hands too close to his body, but he wanted to make more contact. He wanted to hit the ball all over the field. And that right there for me, Jake, is where I thought, you know what? Now he's turned the tables. But you see how he's not all tied up, fellas?
Yep.
See how the hands are away from him? He wants to keep everything from being sort of moving parts. But look at that extension. Look at that through the zone. And when you talk about what he's done since 2020, what he's done is just drop his strikeout rate. I mean, he's like almost 15%, best in the game, best in the sport. So this is what has allowed him to sort of be in a position where he can be the guy that the Braves expect him to be, because they gave him a long-term deal, a lot of money, because he can do this. You don't have to hit the ball at the ballpark all the time. You want to play me over to the right and shift me all around? I can do this now. And I think now he has his hands in the right spot. He says he's always tinkering with a couple of things, but the big thing is getting that point of contact where he needs to be. And you can say the other guy and what shoes he's filling in for. I think he's going to be outstanding for this team. Talking to him in spring training, he hadn't even thought about filling the shoes of Freddie Freeman. He's like, I'm good, I'm straight. I don't need to try to fill shoes. He says he's a little overwhelmed with the fact they gave him all that money that quick. But at the end of the day, he's like, this is home. I'm gonna make it home. I'm gonna feel good in that clubhouse, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, he reminds me a lot of Freddie. Those two players, their demeanor. Atlanta's going to fall in love with him. You get a Acuna Jr. back, and you have these two guys. Again, Olson versus left-handed hitters, or pitchers, I'm sorry. Yep. Watching him stay in there versus left-handers also impressive.
You ever get overwhelmed when they gave you all that money?
He just bought another watch.
You know what? I didn't, because I felt like, why am I signing this deal? little deals for 20, nah. I got a little overwhelmed. I maybe shed a tear, but there's different times. Yeah. $25 million is a really good contract. 150 plus, and when you get over that,
hey,
now you might have me fainting.
We're in another stratosphere.
Won't even get a chance to sign it.